Okay, hello, a little surprise Cookup stream for all you lovely people on this Sunday evening. As you see, it's the Leftovers edition. Thought that was quite clever, if you ask me. Anyways, yep, the big ping coming in. Cookup stream is happening right freaking now. I know, you're all so excited. Meta's always first in line. Always. He's always refreshing. He's on YouTube's main page, on my page even, swiping up, waiting for his chance to strike. But oh, is it worth it? Oh, is it worth it? Okay. But yeah, just gonna cook up some stuff. If you've caught any of my other streams, I got some new synths and effects, and I've been further messing with them and gaining complete mastery over frequency with my new tools. The Discord is in the description. It's my Discord. It's our Discord. The description link should work. If it doesn't, let me know and I'll get a fresh one. And of course, no better way to start a Cookup stream than with a stanky break beat. Hello Discade, hello Rick, hello Meta again. The simple break beat. You know, I'm in a mood. You know, you caught me in a mood. That much is certain. And I'm gonna try to let's make a fresh kick here. Let's get a bunt 808. A lot of times I just start off kicks with an 808 because an 808 already has that like pitch bent sign and a nice sub under it with harmonics, so that's kind of nice. Okay, well that's not audio. Just to like start designing the kick around, because I mean it pretty much already is a kick, and you could even just take this pitch bent sign and just use that. I bought Rift. That's the one thing I bought. I could buy more, but I'm not pressed. Also, speaking of Black Friday sale, oh my gosh. I have one going on, and it's going to go on for a bit, so don't feel too rushed. But yeah, I'm doing 40% off all the stuff in my shop. Plenty of cool samples, drums, basses, presets, plus plenty of free stuff too. Might as well cop all the free packs. And of course, it all supports me directly, which is sick, if you ask me. Hello everyone, welcome Nick, Vampy Wikis, Psych Cake Cause, Chase Youth. Missed you too, my main slime. Not sure if I like how distorted this is, but this is fine. So after that, I literally just, let's just look up punch. The first thing, this restore punch preset is just goated. Like already, that's pretty nice kick. Besides the clipping. You can add all sorts of whatever punchy compression. But also, just look up kick. I've done this a few times, sure. We'll compress it acoustically. I am 20 years old. Birthday is in like 2-3 months though, so keep that on the radar. See, that's nice if you want like real heartbeat type of kick. That's what it says. So you can just look up drum. I'm not 23. I am a young blood. I am fresh. Oh, here it is. Kick tight. And I basically just layer these forever until a kick slaps. I'm just gonna do like a bit more layers of like compression, and then let's just do the non-parallel. Sure, that could be good enough for right now. We'll freeze that out. If you're older than 20, you're old in my book. You're basically ancient. You're a boomer. One thing I didn't do with this kick that I oughta is soft clip it, just to get more volume out of it. Or I could do this. Sure. Let's get another like drum thing. It's okay, this is the boring part, but for whatever reason I'm in the mood to make some pretty nice drums and take notes. And of course this whole thing is always recorded through the playlist in the description. I've never used this. Yeah, about what I expected. Ooh. That doesn't do a whole lot. Kind of like it though. Where is it? The racks. Sure, we could try one of these. Punchy drums. We'll freeze that again. Yeah, as you can tell, this kick technique is nothing special, but it works. And you don't need kick 2, you don't need anything. See, now we have a beautifully compressed brick of a kick. And then we could fade that. Maybe a bit over compressed, but if it slaps. Okay, now one thing I like to do to my kicks that a lot of people don't is ruin them. I like scoop off the transient a lot of the times, just because I'm not a fan of the click at the beginning. It's not always pleasant to me. There's some weird like phase thing here. I don't know why, but yeah. But oftentimes I just layer like a nice transient. So you could just steal one. You can craft one by hand using like noise and reverbs. You can EQ it out from whatever sound. And now just a bit of layer on top makes it nice. And maybe we could boost this volume just a bit. Not on the whole thing. Okay, yeah, that was just on. I do soft clip my drums a lot of the time. Yeah, you can really blow it out if you want. I don't like a ton of clipping though, because I feel like it's easy to overdo it. Because then it can sound a bit boxy. Then it's like reintroduces the transient, which, like I mentioned, I'm not always a fan of. See, I'm not really liking it that much. Yeah, at all, honestly. Yeah. I'll just keep it like this, and I'm gonna bounce it out to audio. Pretty nice kick. Yeah, and really, like, you can just, I think the sub of the kick, you know, a good sub is a good sub, but where you have a lot more creativity is, you know, the top end of the kick. I mean, obviously, I just stole one from some random kick, but you can do anything. And that's a kick. Maybe, I mean, this kick is fine, and I think I'll bounce it out. Maybe just keep it right here for right now. You can also fade it out again. Do whatever you want. I'm going to maybe lower the pitch a bit. And I prefer to do it on monitors because that way I can feel how it's like punching a sub better. Yeah, I'm liking this one. The best thing is we're not even done yet. We can do the same processing to like the group now, or just like punch. This is the goated preset. See, I'm not sure if I'm a fan of this top end anymore. Sure, let's try this. I'm liking this one, and we'll bounce that out. I like the kicks deep and real thumpy like. That's something you must know about me if you're trying to hang. See, that's a kick. Too much on the transient for me though. I might even. Sure, let's try this. Yeah, let's resample that. I like it. See, even though the punch, it kind of gives it like this weird shaping, which if you're really weird about it, you could like be able to recompress it back into shape. Yeah, that's too much, definitely. Let's add a tiny bit of drum bus, which monitors Yamaha HS5. See. Cannot go wrong with the drum bus. Okay, and I'm happy with that kick. We'll save it and use it in the beat. Yeah. You can have them short and subby simultaneously. Yeah, this is really nice actually. And I always like to just like shape them out because all the like excessive amounts of compression and random stock processing I put in them, it lengthens the tail, which you often don't want unless you're like in like house or like a 4 on the floor genre, which we're not. Clean kick and Control J, show and explorer. And we can drag it to our lovely weird shit folder where random samples go to die. See, this one's pretty fat. If you want yours as fat as this, part of what's going on is just like hella pushed. I mean, I could do that to this more, like just like. Sure, I will do that. But yeah, that's pretty much how I make my kicks. The sauce has been revealed. Yeah, see, and that's bricked up. Maybe a little too bricked up. Actually, no. What if I lied? What if I lied straight to your face? I don't know. It doesn't need it, but if that's what you like, you can go for it. And yeah, I'm not gonna save it because I could just clip it later if I really feel the need for it to be so clipped. Okay, and now let's make a snare. And you don't need to start with an 808 like I did. You can just start with like a pitch bend sine wave, because that's all I'm using the 808 for, is that oomph, that first oomph. And for snare, like acoustic snare, where is it? I think this is it. But I made a preset basically. Yeah, not bad from the start. But I mean, pretty much this is just like a variation on like AU5 snare tutorial, except I found a secret in Ableton. I'm like repeating myself because I'm pretty sure I've done this in another stream. But basically the snare kind of sucks without the processing. Or maybe you can make it a bit different, maybe with like probably more saturation. And just with different parameters, I mean, like, what can you do? But I have like a normal snare, operator snare, somewhere. But yeah, snare, it got the doof, plus the click at the beginning, plus the tail of sound. I'm not gonna go too in depth, but a variation on this, I just used operator because it was here and it's easy. But for that like acoustic flavor, a lot of times what I end up doing is like messing with, the reason why it sounds bad on its own is because I mess with the stuff. I made a lot of things shorter, and I think I messed with some of the levels, because when you push it into this punchy snare, it's literally simulating a snare. It's simulating a membrane. So yeah. And then after that, you can like compress it a bit. This bright snare doesn't really do anything. It can add a bit of high end. But yeah. Really just try like putting a synthesized snare through this punchy snare and messing with different stuff, and you'll get some very nice breaky sounding snares. Not in depth at all, but there are plenty of snare tutorials. And you can tune it. Too much on the highs. And let me EQ it so it's not so hissy. And EQ it because for whatever reason the membrane the corpus just like is yucky at times. It's alright. There's been better snares. Crafted, but it's just messing with stuff, honestly. I showed you the secret, so. And you could tune And we'll freeze it out. But there's one more secret, okay? Also, if you're here, like the stream, because more homies can see it then, and that's a win scenario. Something nice for snares is just get a random reverb, like let's get a room reverb corridor. Turn out breeder. Okay, great. Sounds like a reverb snare, except the decay on Ableton's reverb and most reverbs just freaking sucks. So I just freeze it after turning down the dry wet and like pre-delay, and then I can shape it better. See? So it has that nice stereo and reverbiness to it. Fundamental isn't coming through too strong. Sure. Yeah, and you can pitch it around afterwards. You can frequency shift it. You could do whatever you could possibly want. Sure. Maybe I like this one better, but for right now, I'm just gonna freeze this. Then maybe I'll duplicate it and do another high-pitched one, because I'm feeling fancy. That's it. Okay, and actually, I'll just do that in here. Okay, great. We have a plethora of banging samples. I just like how that fundamental hits a bit more higher. The whole thing definitely needs just a bit more compression towards that transient, because for whatever reason it came out like that. Just tragic. Yeah, that's way too much. I don't know about boosting it this much too. And also, this is going on both the, sure, we'll keep it. Breaks are for dinner. Look, and how to make hi-hats. Let's find a riser. Let's reverse it. It's a hat. Great. EQ. World's simplest hat. That kick is hitting a lot nicer with the volume boost, but also that bit of compression. Very poppy sounding snare. Sometimes I like mine just like a bit more like poof. I don't know, it depends. Sure, we can do that little retune. Okay, it's slapping. It is slapping, and of course, if you like the samples, you can find samples just like it, and honestly better on my website where everything's 40% off because of Black Friday. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Oh, I should maybe change that on a little header. Black Friday, 40% off. Sure. You see it at the bottom of the screen. Here it is. Oh my gosh. And we'll use Faceplant to make some gnarly secret stuff. You'll find out. You'll find out. Okay. Let's get some cool. Sure, we'll do these. It's nice to do a lot of random stuff in Faceplant, but I don't want to resample stuff. I just want to straight go crazy. Just get a few of these. And let's just assign some LFOs. And let's like kind of shape it. Sure. Let's have this like bunch of distortion, a bunch of, this is important if you use Faceplant, not OTT or whatever. That's important. Every sound designer's favorite tool. OTT and its derivatives. And let's do LFO on him. Let's kind of like, where is it? Sure. Let's maybe get like one more in here. Let's get one of these fancy wavetables. A wavetable I made messing with Harmer. We can randomize one as a treat. Quite gnarly, if you ask me. And filter, Faceplant's cool. If you're wondering what's happening, cool stuff is happening. Okay, and a notch filter we can randomize because, you know, I feel like this more subtle stuff you can get away with more randomization, but stuff like filters, oftentimes if you want something distinctly usable. And let's add like a distortion before and after him. And it's great. And we have like, this is just a bunch of effects like going in sequence, and this is just a bunch of LFO. Great. And let's like limit this master. Great. Faceplant already is getting upset at me. It's okay. You should gotta quiet down right now. Convolution reverb question mark. Transients now. Sure. Sure, but let's just like... See, I said I wasn't gonna like go the random route, yet here I am going the random route. I'm just gonna get a bunch of one-shots from this phase plant patch and pick out some of the best ones to perhaps utilize and manipulate through our lovely arrangement view of Ableton. I'm gonna get water because water is important. You should all get water at some point in your lives, I hope. Okay, I have water. It's busting. There's no Cookup stream is complete without it. Okay, we have one-shots. Let's hear them. They suck. No, and let's freeze this one to get it chillaxed. Cause he's way too up right now. Or can we do this? Yeah. Sure, I like this one. Goes bang, dang, dang. Great. Sure. Great. This is sufficient. Might not keep this riff, but this is good enough. Some nice syncopated grooves using none other than Razor. Hella slept on. Bringing out every tool in my brand new box. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten Vital. I'm just experimenting, okay? Let me do my thing. Okay. Pretty dry without anything, but thankfully can add some lovely over-the-top compression. Turn on the release. Let's try a different one. But basically, Razor's crazy. Look, just listen. Listen. Can add like this weird dissonance effect to it in a short amount. You see that? The weird bubble. And because we're so cool, wet automation at the end. Plus OTT, because we love the glitchy artifact. Great. Sounding pretty cool already, if you ask me. Groovy drop. Let's see. Let's see what kind of different timbre we can get out of the filter for this one. Okay, and then can add a kind of like response to this. We can just write out the silence, which is cool, but I crave more. Maybe you can just pull out something like operator for the straight girth. You know, something I've noticed with certain synths is, especially when I was just messing with them for a while, but I'm trying to actually incorporate them into arrangement, that certain synths seem to lend themselves better to certain sounds. You know, like if I want something neuro-y, you already know I'm gonna go for a phase plant. But like if I want something real weird, I'll do razor. But chances are I'm not going to get something real fat at a razor very easily, you know, so keep it to weird sound effects. Damn. Kinda foolish. This is very nice. Let's get another razor, just with like some random rhythm, not on that preset, hopefully. Okay. Let's just get a bunch of weird whatever, like, what has happened to this? Does it like not wanna do anything? Come on, where is my visual feedback? You know, I've been spoiled with serum advice. Sure. Okay, so we have cool like band passy hits or whatever. Okay, let's mess with this bandwidth too. Actually, not sure if I like this last hit. Being brown, 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 cool. Yeah, I really like this. I just do. You can mess with something like that. It's a little bit too weird at the end. Duplicate that. You know, even though it's complex, seemingly, I mean, obviously we have like 1, 2, 3 things going. You know, it's still kind of like call response in the end, which is lame. And you'll never make cool bass music because in the end it's always going to be one sound that's cool, another sound that's cool, or even worse, like the same sound that's cool, just doing different things. Like, we're stuck here forever, and this sucks. Get me out. There's our beat from scratch. Could add little variations with automations. Variation. Do you ever utilize swings and grooves in Ableton? I mean, I never use them. A little different variation groove. Whatever, cool stuff. Per usual, this whole thing is going to be up on the Patreon. With every other project file I've ever touched. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the objective is to like put them on drum loops. Groove, where the groove pull. So it's somewhere in here, but it just shows how much I use them. Facts. There's some right here. There are, and I'm pretty sure it just like automatically goes off. It's more noticeable on fast loops like hats. 54. You want the 54 one? 45. So let's just see. Let me get a hat. Let me put a hat in here so we can see. Quite the hat. Give me the straight bunt hat, sure. Jesus, that is kind of harsh. Oh shit, yeah. You could definitely hear that. Okay, I do hear it now. I mean, obviously, but I wasn't noticing it on the drums. That's pretty nice on its own. Hat sucks though. Yeah, it's boosted way too much too, and being compressed, that doesn't help. There's your grooves. That one's pretty nice, laid back. That's like the, whatever, like Atlanta trap or something. Like the drill beat, I don't even know. MPC swing. Too much. Free me. Free me from this. That's straight enough. There. Okay, cool. So that's one drop. Let's cook up another drop for funsies with our lovely ghetto hats. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, I don't know, I'll probably mess with them more. But if I really want like a nice groove, I'm not Well, I haven't used them, but I'm not like, let me grab something from the groove pool. You know, you usually just write it out in MIDI. You know, but for sure it can be a nice creative tool. I don't doubt that. What if we use Harmer? Would you be mad? It doesn't crash on me. Harmer, phaser, goated. That's that. This ain't it. This one could be better. This is kind of like the LFOs. That's kind of dumb. Yeah, I think this is the part where it crashes. I hate that. It's the phaser. Creates very unique metallic-y sounding harmonics. If it doesn't crash, because I'm using like a third-party program to get it to work. That main harmonic kit is really nice. Yes, thank God. It just like freezes up a lot of times when I close out of it. If I really want, I could like... Sure, this is a riff. J bridge. J bridge is the tool being utilized. It's in demo mode because I forgot to, well, I paid for it. I activated it, but I forgot to get the email download. In fact, maybe I should check that now so this drop won't be lost to the void. And look, the best part about Harmer, well, this phaser, yeah, just crazy. You want to go to this custom mode and draw on a custom phase. And it kind of just draws a phaser shape. And then Prism can like shift around the harmonics in weird ways, and Harmonizer like brings it to Weird peaks. Sure. See, let me actually check for the full version of this. Except I realize it doesn't matter that much. Sure, like these sounds are cool. Let's just bounce them out before the demo kicks me out. Sure. Actually, let me get this without the sidechain. So we have the full hit, Untainted. See, and as long as it has a good flow, just go crazy. And quick chops. The sub is bumping though. Foolishly. See if this... Okay, I did get to the thing in time. Great. Put a sustain. Okay, let's go back to this. I'll do your sustain, alright. Harmer is hard and slept on. If you're in FL Studio, use it, or you are fooling everyone, including yourself. Okay, let's see if it crashes. Is it doing it? Yep. Okay. I didn't learn my lesson the first time. Clearly not. I said, oh boy, thank goodness it didn't crash. And then I went on with my life without even saving. But this is a great time to say buntingmusic.com. Yeah. Check out this really cool website. You can get this project file I'm working on. It'll be up on the Patreon. And in the shop, everything is 40% off for Black Friday. And that's cool. I like my packs. I use my packs. So I hope you would too. Okay. So let's get some sustain business. See, look. That's just hard. Harmer goes hard. Goes hard. 1 like equals 1 hard going. Okay. Let's get the full version actually working. because it's like open still. It's okay. I'll worry about that after the stream. Let's make a few more harmor sounds. I don't want to mess with it too much. Oh, let's actually save it. That's kind of clever. That would be clever of me. Where are the Patreon beats? Where are the Patreon beats? Okay, stream shits. That's what it is. How could I know? 11/28/2021. Sure. It goes in there. Then sure. I don't care. I do not care. I do not care. If you're telling me stuff, I do not care. It's that simple. Yeah. Where's that harmonic? The problem is there is like approximately 0 good harmor tutorials. They're all like, oh man, we messing with this and this. No. Mess with the phaser. Go crazy. That's it. Profit. Okay, somehow I messed it up. Randomize this wave. You can also like noise filter. Wormhole is kind of like phasery too. Custom filter shape, you're right. That's a good idea. I was getting there. Yeah, no, you're right. Custom filter shapes, definitely. The next step in making cool stuff. Wormholes are probably a bit too phasery for that. Custom you're crazy, man. Let's add some distortion. Yeah, so harmor's pretty crazy. Why don't more synths let you do that? Just make custom shapes, right? It's not just that. Harmor's additive, so the sound is fancy. That's it. Yeah, that's just nice. is cool. I think I'm done messing with it for right now. But yeah, use it if you have it. Maybe get it if you don't. And yeah, you can bridge like whatever non-64 bits, 64-bit stuff into Ableton. Okay, but let's try something else. So I guess I'll show off Pigments now. This has just been every stream for the past like month. It's just been me like, all right, I'll show off this new synth after I've showed it off every previous week. But I get better with them, I swear. I know where the sauce dispensers are and where they aren't. So like, I've been messing with additive stuff, as you could tell. Razor, Harmer, also Pigments has additive. Except I think it's just not as good. It's not as versatile as the other ones. And clearly it is upset at me. Therefore it's lagging. Let me freeze these. Yeah, Pigments is the most CPU intensive of them all. But Pigments is cool in other ways. Yeah, clearly wants nothing to do with me. Sucks. Let's turn on the partials. Still sucks. But just like how you have like phasers and like combs and razor and Harmer, or Harmer and razor, you have this, which is cool, but I don't think the shapes are as interesting, and you only have like one dimension to move in the shapes, this section. Let me just turn it up just so you can see it in full res. Jesus Christ, it's too much. It's cool, but I think it's a lot more limited compared to Harmer or Razor. That's about it. You can like also like basically just like EQ peak stuff. And cluster, like stack stuff up in a weird way in FM and ratio. But I don't know. There's wavetables in it. Cool stuff with the wavetables includes stuff. So let's look at this. Phase distortion makes it like screechy, wave folding, fat, FM. And it has like an analog engine, which I don't know what it does. It just has a drift knob, which I guess you can be into. And the effects are pretty good. But clearly, it's laggy. So back to Razor. It's okay. I didn't forget about Vital. Oh yeah, so smooth compared to Pigments. Yeah, I just don't think Pigments, once they run on stream. Razor is supposedly what Tipper uses a lot. And I can see why. Because it's just like so clean. Just look. Bandpass. Let's get this slope. Something really cool with Razor, maybe the coolest thing to do with it. So I show off like making like textures and other synths, right? With this similar method, you know, just kind of like getting poppy sounds from a saw wave, and then putting it through filters. But Razer has some really cool filters, so you can really get interesting. And I think this is how Tipper makes his such crazy textures. Already sounding crazy with just one filter. But look, like just this bandpass is enough, just the cutoff. But look, I just mess with more stuff. Here's the sauce, guys. But see, this bandwidth is kind of just like spreading them closer and apart. And I guess I'll mess with this boost bandwidth. Those cutoff and bandwidth are kind of the most dramatic ones. Yeah, Razer's nice. I think it's only like $100, and it's very underrated. Don't tell everyone, or else everyone's going to use it, and then it's not cool anymore. Then you're not a hipster. But then the second filters, which honestly in a lot of ways are cooler. Cone peak, very good. Can mess with the phase. Stretch, sure. Get some more like kind of harmonic tones out of it. You can also have like these phase, normal phaser, water bed. It's kind of just like a morphing phasery shape. Gaps. Cone peak and cone notch are the coolest though. This is something I just got into too, so I'm still... I think the comb notch is really cool for the textures, because when you turn this shape up, if you see what happens, it just becomes like straight, like harmonics. Very cool, especially when you morph it. Yeah. Then last but certainly not least, this dissonance thing. This is where you can get a lot of bubbles from. There it is. Just little peaks on it. You can mess with different modes. This one kind of just like shifts everything to the center, as you can see. This one like... stretches it. Sounds stretchy to me. Smack the top of Razer. You're right though. Metal is metallic. Yeah. But just mess with it, like get it if you don't have it. It's crazy. Don't tell everyone. It's our little secret for textures. Clearly it's pretty easy to get crazy textures out of it. And it has like interesting like reverbs. Which, because it's additive, they aren't even reverbs. They just like... what you're seeing here is literally a bunch of sine waves, and it's just controlling the sine waves to like flutter around. Yeah, none of these are real filters. They're just control sine waves. It's magic. That's what additive synths do. Okay, let me get rid of this air, and I'll freeze something out. But yeah, that's Razer. Razer's crazy. Tipper has been confirmed to use it, and you could definitely see How? Might do some one-off tutorials on these kind of synths because frankly there's jack shit on the internet for them. That's any good. Literally, bro. Like, I don't get how these dudes live with themselves. They're like, oh, I have such a cool synth here. All right, here's how you make the most basic ever, like, square wave wobble that you can make with a toaster. But I'm doing it in a Razor because Razor is very powerful. They always say there's such a powerful synth. And then they make the least powerful sounding sound you've ever heard. But at least they did something. They did something. We could have nothing, right? So who am I to say anything? New sample pack? No. If I have a new sample pack, this is probably what would be in it. Okay, oh, that reminded me. This is from Rift, so the last plugin I'm gonna mess with, or the last new plugin, I don't know if I'm gonna end it or what I'm doing. I don't think that far ahead, but Rift. Let's show off Rift. This should actually be the Black Friday special because I'm showing off all the Black Friday goodies. The new tools, the new devices. Okay, operator work. Operator work. Okay, great. Okay, let's get Rift. Rift is quite cool, especially if you're a fan of wubs and neuros. So basically Rift has a few things going for it. One of the main things is all the different distortion modes and other weird stuff like the sample rate. And so we can combine sample rate distortion with another type of distortion. How about some growl? I don't know, I want something a bit grittier. But you can also turn up the stages. And just like most synths these days, it's kind of like a synth of its own. Because you have LFOs you can modulate stuff with. So let's get like... So we're modulating this sample rate, it's jumping around. Let's get like some... Okay, now let's get the filter. See, I kind of wish there was like... Oh, there is randomization. Okay, so forget what I said. Randomize. Let's get them full random. Chance to try thermal? No. I might look into it though. From what I know, isn't it just like distortion-y type of stuff? I've also heard of Portal. Portal almost appeals to me more, from what I can tell. Thermal plugin. Okay. But yeah. Might get those in the future. I've just been branching out into new plugins. Okay. So, yeah. Let's get a filter. Hello, Eva. Yeah, get a squeeze. The filters on here are pretty good too, and you can get the filters in it for free. So that's like a low pass phaser. Let me turn the stages up. And you could, a lot of filters have these cool morph, which you can kind of hear a bit. which is very cool and unique to these filters. I don't know what this follow does quite, but hopefully it does us good. You can get it stereo. And this feedback is very cool. More stages. More drive. It's about drive. More trim. More everything. And then you duplicate it and then do it again. And then. Until your PC can't handle it anymore. That's how you know you've made it. Less stages. Jesus Christ. See, Rift is actually a CPU distortion module. It breaks the third wall. Or fourth wall. Because Jesus Christ, I've never heard it. Beef that. But yeah, if you can make out what is happening underneath the absolute beef. Let's freeze it and see how it sounds. Very gnarly. Incredibly so. And check out buntingmusic.com, and there's something else. Oh yeah, playlists in the description for all the stuff. Blah blah blah. Eva. 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 Okay. I'm gonna head out. I don't know what it was. It seemed quite happy with one rift, but God forbid you add another. All hell breaks. It's called Rift because it actually opens a rift or a portal to the nether realm itself. I'm talking Minecraft. Got the flint and steel and the obsidian. Before you know it, there's pigmen in the overworld. Yeah, and it's quite astonishing how long this takes to freeze. But that often happens with a lot of CPU stuff and also randomization stuff, which I did enable. Not the coolest sounds ever, but yeah, you can mess with it. I made one. Is this it? Yeah, this one's pretty nice. I just have two different curves doing different shapes. These overtones makes it resonate through a cool harmonic. Just like anything, you could automate it. Let's automate some stuff from this preset. Let's morph this jaunt. Cool. Already very cool. That like percussion hit at the beginning, it's not pleasant, but I don't care. I don't. Yeah. So if you're really into distortion type of basses, Rift is for you. I'm not sponsored. Rift, sponsor me. I think that ship has sailed. But alas, yeah. All right, now here's the in-depth ad. See, let me find my Paul pack. Where is the Paul pack? I mean, I had it. I didn't mean to go out of it. Paul sample pack. It's not in there. Yeah. But if you like any of this stuff, it's in a pack and it's actually named. This wasn't the final version. And it's 40% off. It's cool stuff. I don't think I kept these drum loops. Maybe I did. I don't know. All cool stuffs. These are wavetables, so this is not how you're supposed to be hearing them. But yeah, if you want to support me and get the discount stuff, that's all on the website, whatever. And I'll be right back. Until then, I'll just be like 2 seconds that I might do something, that I might end the stream. You never know with me. You never know, but here's the site. Check it out. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for sticking around. Hope you checked out this amazing, really cool website. But yeah, any questions for your boy? Because I don't know how much more I'm gonna cook up. Any questions, concerns, anything ever? Oh yeah. And lest I not forget, I forget, like, I feel like I did something to fix that annoying bug that was happening with saving. But nonetheless, we're good, so I'm not pressed. I'm the opposite of pressed. I am. What is the opposite of pressed? Like, if you're like, I'm not pressed, you're like decompressed. That's funny. It's the same word, pressed. Okay, but yeah, I'm just gonna upload this to the Patreon and call it a stream. I will call it a stream. Expect a new video this week. Spoiler alert, I think it's going to be on Kalia Scintilla, because that's what quite a few people have been asking about for quite a while now. Other dudes on the radar, though, include like Dirt Monkey. Who else? There's some other guys. Little Snake, maybe? I don't know. Whoever, but yeah. Okay. Stream project file 11/28/2021. So here it is. Kalia Scintilla. Look him up. Makes kind of like world bassy, glitch hoppy type of beats. Nothing too crazy, but people ask and I deliver. Unfortunately, I feel like, see, I'm saying it, self-aware moment. I feel like I've exhausted a lot of like the really crazy, unique guys. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. I've covered a lot of artists, so I feel like more videos are gonna be like, just more spin-offs of the same type of sounds, you know. And that also goes for you guys. Like, I covered a lot of sounds and styles in my videos. I'm sure you can wire them together to make the sound of your dreams or imitate some new artist. Potions tutorial. Sure. That's a good one. What am I titling this? Stream project file 11/28/2021. Bunting. Path does not exist. Okay, maybe this wasn't it. Bunting stream okay. I feel like Potions has a bit in common with Charles I and like basic distorted harmonic basses type of deals. Something to note. What I've been into the most lately is like breaks or like halftime type stuff. I've found that the most interesting lately. Because it has the most challenging arrangements and sound design. If you care to even listen to what I like. You guys don't care what I like. Oh, Mickman is another one some people have asked about. Mickman equals sine compression basses / neuro stuff. I don't think that was the right one. No, it's not. It's not at all. Here it is. Okay, but yeah, this is on the Patreon for the OGs. Thank you, OGs, for your support. A few break tracks I've been enjoying. Anything by Resonant Language. I think he is one of the GOATs these days. What else? Just look through my likes and you can find a lot of tracks I'm into. My SoundCloud likes. Frequent's very nice. Of course, Tipper is always good. Who else? Voljum is pretty good. I feel like his stuff is just sometimes like it's like it's too brainy. No, it's not too brainy. I just feel like it's over complex in a decorative kind of gimmicky way at times. You know, which I can respect, like, working the complexity in there, but I feel like Resonant Language is a guy who has a ton of complexity, but still lays down just the pure slappage, which you need both, in my opinion. Not to say that Voljum is a bad artist and Resonant Language is. I just have my own takes. What else? I don't know. Resonant Language, that's it. He's the only artist ever. But yeah, it's up on the Patreon now. Pearl Jam tutorial. Got you. Non-electronic. Okay, but yeah, thank you guys for tuning into the stream. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Be sure to check out the website, get some packs on sale, support your boy, all that. You can also get private lessons from me if you're into that, and do whatever you want with your own life, because that's you, man. But yeah, project files up, blah blah blah, streams in the description, and yeah, peace out, guys.